I'm amazed. I'm amazed with these colors and the look, and I think a lot of work in there, a lot of process.
A lot of love in this food.
That's I see. That's I see. And even your explanation before, you do it with passion. That's really something.
The idea is to share the flavors that I grew up with.
Okay.
Because I grew up in Jordan early years, and then we came to Portugal.
Okay.
When I was 8.
Okay.
So then I also moved to London after, and I was in the food industry for several years.
What have you done, if I may ask?
I studied in the UK in food marketing and manufacturing.
Okay, perfect. Okay, that's great.
So then, and living in London, I was very much exposed to the Lebanese cuisine.
Okay. So you do this by heart and out of your roots.
Yes, absolutely. And the flavors are just fantastic. And I came back to Portugal, and there's almost no Arabic food.
Okay.
Except in the last year, some places have opened, and I kind of rode on the wave of the propaganda behind Middle Eastern food. So some restaurants have opened, and people are becoming more aware. Also, expats. I live in between Cascais and Lisbon, so there's a lot of expats that are aware of this food.
Okay.
And the Brazilians. So a lot of Brazilians are coming to Portugal and know the food and love the food and don't have anywhere to get the food.
So actually, we're right in NewsShowTV. Okay. So hello.
Hello. Hi.
Thank you for watching. This is Jasmine, or what other pronunciation we can use? Yasmine. So very well.
Thank
you. And your last name and your company?
Naber. The company is Libaneats.
Okay.
So I'm from Jordan.
Okay.
But I am very passionate about Lebanese food. Every region in the Middle East has its own way of making almost all of these dishes. But I believe, and because I was exposed so much to Lebanese cuisine, I believe that there's a special freshness, healthiness, almost a sophistication associated with
We have to show how it is done by you. So we start right away. Maybe you explain us a little bit where we're starting and what you have prepared.
We'll start making some hummus. So I think a lot of people already make hummus at home. We'll show you a different way maybe of making it. Maybe it's the same. But the beauty of hummus is that you can add or remove or change. You can do so many things. The base is chickpeas and tahini, and then we'll do one way today, and you can always change the way you serve it at home.
Some secrets, or you give us some secrets, hidden secrets.
I'm not sure if there's secrets. I'm not sure if there's secrets, but
it tastes great.
Certain way of making them.
That's perfect.
Then we'll do baba ghanoush, which is a roasted aubergine dip, and I'll show you how to make it vegetarian or vegan.
Perfect.
And then we'll do some cheese rolls.
Great.
So we'll start with the hummus.
Just start, and when I can help you with something, let me know.
Okay. Usually, I mean, if you want a secret, really, I recommend using dried beans, because some people just buy the tinned beans and then they make the hummus, and it really doesn't taste the same.
Okay.
So we get the beans, double or triple the amount of water that you put on the beans. Go ahead.
I
just
do this.
Fill it
so
up.
double as the beans, or
double the beans. At least. I mean, fill it up as much as you want, because you're going to drain them and wash them
anyway. So I put most of it. That's perfect.
They're going to double or triple.
Hey, I'm working.
And then the thing is, at home you do this and you just leave it overnight. You don't have to do anything to it. You just put the water on it and put it aside. The next morning, they're ready to be boiled. So, I mean, instead of boiling them for 2 hours, if you forget to soak them, you're boiling them for 30 minutes. So it's a huge time saving. Okay, so once they're boiled, so you drain them in the morning, wash them, boil them, add a bit of salt in the boiling water, and then you end up with the cooked chickpeas, which we have here. So we have the cooked chickpeas.
It's like the favorite cook shows are always say, well, I have prepared something already for you.
Well, yeah, I'm trying to keep it short and sweet. So that's the secret of the hummus. Soak your chickpeas, make them from scratch.
Perfect.
So you need some lemon. Also, the lemon is according to your taste. If you want more or less, we'll put a little bit of lemon. Tahini. I think the chickpeas and the tahini are the things that you have to put in.
Maybe some people do not know what the tahini.
Tahini is roasted sesame paste.
Okay.
So the sesames, we don't make this, we buy this, but some people do make it at home. We buy a good quality Lebanese tahini paste. So what we would do is, this is what we need, and if you like garlic, we have some garlic. We'll just put everything Today we're going to be using a Nutri blender.
Okay.
So because we're only making a small quantity.
Okay.
So we'll just put some chickpeas. The tahini, you can choose if you want more or less. I prefer more. Okay. But some people don't like to have a very strong tahini taste.
More soft or a stronger taste? It's then a stronger taste if you use more?
If you use more, it will just be more, it'll be a lighter color, so it won't be so dark. It'll be a whiter sort of a...
But it's also a little more smooth? Or no, it's not changing? No. Okay.
It's not, I wouldn't say more smooth, I would just say it's more nutty.
Okay.
And lighter color when you add. So then we need the lemon juice. I'm going to put a small clove of garlic, the smallest one I have here, because I don't like my hummus to be too garlicky. If you like garlicky hummus. If you like coriander, you can throw in some coriander. If you like red peppers, you can throw in some roasted red peppers. You can put some beetroot, avocado. I mean, people have gone really very crazy. You can put some spicy. I would usually add it on the top when I serve it, but you could make it already in here. And then you need to add a bit of water.
Oh, I'm the water guy. Let's pouring.
He's gonna do the water.
That's enough?
No, a little bit more. Just a drop.
A drop.
That's it. Perfect. You see that made all the difference. So once we blend it, we'll see the texture.
Yeah.
It does smell good. So this is. So we have hummus. We've just made a little bit. It's not too much, but that's the idea. And then, so the hummus. And here's some that I have prepared in advance. So this one is a bit more liquidy, this one is a little bit thicker. You can choose. I've prepared two just to show what the... So here's the olive oil. So you can just add a bit of olive oil.
Very nice.
Add a bit of olive oil. And if you like, you can, I don't know, you can put some pine nuts over the top. You can make some meat cubes with some spices, put them on the top if you want to have something that's not vegetarian. For vegetarian, you can also add some sprigs of parsley just to give it a...
Great.
You know, so these are the, for example...
Wow, that looks...
I don't know where the
lens
is pointing,
very good.
but...
Look, and...
I mean, it's very, very easy. And you can play with it. The beauty of hummus is that you can add and remove as you wish. This is the classic hummus, so it's the no flavor.
This is great. This is great.
I'm glad you like it. And this is the coriander and garlic hummus.
Oh yeah.
So
that's
classic with flavor. But we're launching the red pepper hummus soon. So it's
red pepper chili, a little more spicy. This is unbelievable, unbelievable. So we have already prepared hummus.
Yes.
Yes, and now we go to the next step. What we're doing next.
So we, this actually takes a very long time, so I'm not going to do it right now. But if you take an aubergine and you have a gas oven or a barbecue, light it up, let the fire run. So it's a high fire, not a low fire. Don't be scared, because I know it's not nice to put things on fire, but put the aubergine on the fire and just keep turning it, and it will end up looking like this. So completely blackened, very crispy to touch.
Maybe we show.
And not something that you would want to, you think you would want to eat. So it's really, I mean, don't be gentle with it, just let it burn.
Okay.
I mean, that's the secret for this, because the secret for that was the soaking.
Perfect, okay.
This is just let it burn. So once it's burnt, once it's really blackened, I mean, we've done it. I'm just going to show you what it kind of looks like. So you can just cut off the top bit of the head, slice through it, and then this is the part that we're interested in. Yeah. So we want the inner,
very nice,
the burnt bit, exactly.
Look, inside.
The inside, the burnt bit we get rid of, we discard. We use the inside, the white part, and look how white it is, very nice.
And it smelled really burnt. So
it's like properly charred. So once we have this, we've peeled it, and so you can clean it, make sure there's no black bits. You can rinse it with water, or just, I mean, it usually comes off quite easily if you do it straight away. If you leave it overnight, then it's more difficult. Okay, so we have let's remove this.
And this is still smells very, very strong. That's
so
perfect.
We have this. We're going to mix this with some garlic. I have the garlic crusher, so we crush some garlic into it. Go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect. Right in there. Well done. Okay, thank you. A little bit of tahini, not too much.
Okay.
The tahini affects the color.
Okay.
Again, but in this case, the more tahini you add, the darker the color will be.
Okay.
So now we're just going to put a little bit of tahini. I don't like to put too much. A little bit of lemon juice. Again, you can put as much as you like. Put a little bit and add more. It's more difficult if you add too much. Just mix it up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, smash it, mix it. And a little bit of salt. I can do that while you're mixing. If you want a vegan baba ghanoush, then you're done.
Okay, perfect.
Vegan, it's that easy.
Okay.
If you want it to be a little bit tastier and a little bit, no offense to vegans, it's very nice as it is, but it really, a spoon of Greek yogurt just changes everything. So go for it. I can
it's
vegetarian. I don't think soy yogurt would do the same.
Probably not.
So I would just go for either do it vegan or... And if you go vegan, you can always chop up some tomatoes and put it inside, or green peppers very finely chopped, and it gives it a different... mix it up so that you don't have... So it's one color, exactly. Okay, so we have the aubergine, one of our best sellers. It's a roasted aubergine.
Okay.
It's actually roasted on fire, so it's properly charred.
Good taste, a stronger taste.
And the flavors really go very deep into the aubergines, and then it's mixed with tahini.
Can I try?
Which is a sesame paste, please. And the whole idea is to share.
Oh, I'm so sorry, it's not interactive TV, so you should use this and try it.
So, exactly. And then we have. What did you think? The pomegranates just give it.
Gives a sweetness and juicy. When you just bite on one, it explodes.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's perfect.
The olive oil from a specific farm in Santarém.
Okay.
So
it's local. The most
we try as much
as possible.
it. Yeah. And now always olive oil.
Yeah.
A lot of olive oil. And what goes really well with baba ghanoush is pomegranates. So go crazy with the pomegranates.
Okay.
And that's it.
Wow.
There you go.
Look, go crazy. This is great. Yasmine, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I like this. This is great. This is perfect.
Enjoy it. You can always add more. You can add something green. You know, you can add some chopped parsley on the top there.
Wow.
So that's the baba ghanoush, very easy.
So we have two already. We have the hummus and the baba ghanoush.
That's right.
Perfect.
Okay, so now we're going to be making the cheese rolls. So these are cheese, the cheese that we will be using is feta cheese. And you can actually be very creative with this. If you're not a fan of feta cheese, you can get another kind of white crumbly cheese.
Yeah.
And mix it. Some people add mozzarella. I personally am not a fan of mozzarella because these are either baked or fried, and the mozzarella I feel is a bit too becomes very liquidy when it's fried. Yeah. So I prefer a sort of a hard crumbly cheese, and you can either use parsley in the filling or mint. I prefer mint, but a lot of people like parsley. I think in Greece they make something very similar and they use parsley. So I prefer mint, but we can use either or. We can do mint for today since we have it. And we use the phyllo pastry. You can use anything in the market. Just make sure it's very soft. Some of them are very dry and difficult to roll. So this one is very, very soft. And I will be cutting. If you'd like to start, I will prepare this.
Okay. Tell me what I have to do.
If you could use the fork, crumble it up.
Just crumble it as small as it gets, or?
That's right. And chop some. I think a good handful of this mint. I can do this for you. Very easy to.
I do.
You can do
it?
Perfect.
I have 10 fingers. I can try it 10 times.
Lost my scissors. So these phyllo pastries, sorry if I could just, they come in usually long rectangular sizes, and we will strip them 3 times. So we'll do three lines. And then we can use those to roll our cheese fingers. Look at that. Look at him go. I'm impressed.
Don't worry.
Just to come back to the hummus very quickly, you can already see that it's already started to soak up the water. In another hour or two, it should already have filled up this container. So it's really very simple to soak them in advance. Okay. I will need the scissors. Okay.
How small you want it?
Super.
That's okay? That's
perfect, yeah.
It falls perfectly.
Exactly. Mix it. You can already mix it in with the feta.
Yeah. The whole? Everything?
Yeah, everything. So this really gives it the taste. And we don't add salt because feta is already quite salty. Yeah. If you're using a different cheese that's not as salty, just taste it and you might want to add a bit of salt. Okay, so.
This looks so great. Look,
you can use
the colors.
Yeah, fantastic.
And the mint is perfect. Okay.
Okay, so now.
That's okay?
Yeah, perfect. Okay, so here we have a little bit of flour mixed with water.
Okay.
And when we roll the cheese at the end to seal it, we make a sort of glue out of this flour and water mixture, and we use it to seal the edges of the roll.
Should I clean this real quick?
Yeah.
And if you're interested to try this,
everything is online, so please.
That's
Now, lebaneats is a strained yogurt.
Okay.
So it's left for a couple of days in a straining bag.
Okay.
And it's salted. So it's got a sort of sour flavor. It's got dried mint on the top and olive oil. Our food is very, very healthy. So, I mean, olive oil is one of the sort of healthiest things that you could possibly eat as a natural fat. And it goes very well with all of this.
And it's a lot of things also for vegetarians. Yes, so this is all vegetarians. We have a couple things.
Until now, everything is vegetarian.
Okay, perfect. So all vegetarians are very welcome.
Let's start. If you want, you can make one here, and I'll make one here.
And it's just, you fill it in here and then you roll it?
Yeah. So yeah, if you could put some here and some here, that would be great. Super easy. That's it. So now we just shape it a little bit, roll it. And while you're rolling it, bring in the sides. Bring in the sides as you're rolling. You're going to have to do it a couple of times, just so that it doesn't open when it's being fried. Okay, you're doing better than I am. It's like doing a spring roll. Okay, and when you reach towards the end, just mix this up. Get some of this glue texture. That's it. And then you have the rolls. And
okay,
we'll take them to fry them after.
Perfect.
Another vegetarian, this is a pastry that's frozen, and it just needs to be either baked or fried. So this has an option. Okay. Depending on the. So there's mint. It's got mint in it. It's a combination of cheeses with mint.
Great. I can stay here.
Yeah?
I stay.
Oh, you're very welcome to stay.
But this come not by accident, or well, you've been trained, you studied.
Yes.
But what is your back? Why are you doing this? You're a mom. You have kids.
Yes, I have a son.
Okay.
So I'm a single mom, and my son actually believes that he's part of the company. So he does the tasting, and he helps me when I go to events. He sort of goes around and markets. So it's been fantastic. But my background is in food manufacturing. Yeah. I've worked in the Middle East in date plantations. Yeah. So a date farm. And I've worked in the UK for some manufacturers. So I've worked in Marks and Spencer's head office in food marketing. Okay. And we and my dream is to sort of have a range of of foods that are available to everybody. You know, so
also to supply to the hospitality business or to the restaurants, or
yes, now we're supplying a catering. They cater for offices, company, and they take kubbe, so this dish, and we're also making for them another one which is a vegetarian option. It's pumpkin shell with a lentil filling.
So you're going to expand and supply others,
and we're really focusing on the frozen range. So everything is frozen, ready to prepare, ready to eat. So the thing about this food is it's very hard to prepare. It's not easy. Hummus is easy. The dips, we have them available, but the pastries are not easy. Sort of, you have to spend a lot of time making them.
I'm amazed with the color and the flavor and the background a little bit. So you're a single mom, and that's a lot of work anyway already.
Yes, but I mean, I definitely recommend putting your mind into some business, passion, love, and sharing that.
Definitely.
So, I mean, it adds another dimension.
That's right. I had a conversation with a lady here on the Alex Factory a couple of days ago on the Bet 24. She stays in for more women in business. So she's fighting for. She's the dean of a university. So this is an example. Being a single mom, having all this food background from London, and then going into entrepreneurship and starting a company with food. There is a lot of people out there that are doing food.
That's
it's
true.
competition.
It's actually been very difficult to enter the market in Portugal.
Tell me about this. This is very interesting for our people out there.
I mean, it started with this passion, and then I thought, okay, in Portugal, it's very difficult to try to convince the Portuguese market to try something new.
Why?
I think it's very difficult to break that barrier here. So I focused on the expat market initially.
Makes sense.
Because they were exposed to Lebanese food or Middle Eastern food, and it was very easy to. I started with out of my own kitchen. And I tried, and the feedback I got was fantastic. I mean, people that I was supplying from my kitchen are still my clients today. So
perfect.
That for me, that just makes me so happy.
That's a
you know, when I make a delivery and I get the feedback, and it's usually always, I mean, I think till now always positive. So I'm very happy with the feedback, and then we just decided to grow, and I've moved into an industrial kitchen now. And hopefully, eventually a factory.
So you're thinking big time.
Yes. We're working on getting some contracts now. And the focus is on the frozen range.
That's easy then to trade, to handle for the people.
Also, the Brazilian population are loving the food.
That's
I think
really
50% of my clients are Brazilian. And now we're slowly going into some restaurants and supplying certain items. So like the kubbe, the pastries, they can buy them, keep them, and fry them just before serving. So it's all very easy. They don't need to have the space to make it or the knowledge.
Exactly. That's a very important thing today in the kitchen, having the right people to prepare food like this in the right way. We see us again.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. And I have to have a cucumber at least. Where should I dip it? Where should I dip it? What's this?
This is thyme. So it's thyme tomilho. It's with the sesame seeds. It's a dry herb. It's nice if you dip this in olive oil first and then go for
and then
so
I got
sticks.
Perfect.
That way it will stick on your cucumber. There you go. So it's a little bit tangy. It's got some sumac, which is a berry.
It's great. So if you want to say something to our audience, something personal, something maybe motivating, going to all these things.
Food, please check our website at www.libaneats.pt.
Thank you very much.
For having me.
Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you so
Thanks
much.
a lot. Thank you. Take care, and we will see us soon. Thanks a lot. Stay tuned. Bye-bye.